So guys, we're gonna react to this video real quick. CS2 investing is dead. I sort of want to make like a video like that on my own, talking about it. I feel like this is right now. This is like the CS2 Great Depression era. That's how bad it is right now. You have crypto pumping, stocks pumping, and then you have skins, cases, gloves just going down the drain. And then it was slowly fading down, and then all of a sudden we get that big spike downwards, and this is where everyone panics, man. It is blood on the streets. So let's react to this and see what Germ has to say.
Because right now we know the CS2 market is in shambles. Over the last month or 2 months or so, the CS market has not been doing well. But really, over the past couple days, I've seen like maximum sadness, depression, anxiety, just people being so down. And yes,
like seriously, I've been seeing tweets, man. These tweets are like, they're like posting pictures of their knife or whatever, and they're like, man, I'm down $1,000 in a week, and it's like the knife would have been like worth like $4 grand, and they're down $1,000 in a week. So it's like they're really down like 25% in a week, you know. And it's like these last few days have been like 10% spikes downwards. So I mean, it's brutal. Like, you ain't lying, it's brutal.
it does suck when you check your CS2 investments or any kind of investments, whatever it is, when you check your bank account, when you check anything of value, and it goes down. That sucks. You know, we're humans. We're all people. I get it. Money is necessary. You have to pay the bills. You have to eat food. You have to live. You want to do things. These things cost money, and you want a good future. You want to make money. You want to keep seeing your accounts increase. And you know, there's so many memes and stuff out there right now like this, like, oh, what happened to him? This guy's dead or unconscious or fainted or whatever. He refreshed the price of his inventory. 11 months or.
That's sort of what I like. That's what I like about this. But even after this video, I'll probably like pull up some charts of my own and just do some little analysis so we can farm some more clips. I think that might be a move.
For 11 and a half months in 2023, we've given up all the gains from this year, which is really, really crazy, and maybe doesn't even make sense. Yes, I get it. The CS2 release has been disastrous. People expected more. We got so hyped. People were coming in expecting easy money, expecting, oh, CS2 is going to be amazing. The player base is going to explode. Like, you'd be an idiot to not buy right now, blah, 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 blah. But unfortunately, there's no easy money in anything. There's no guarantees. There's no 100% bets. There's no nothing like that. And obviously, the market has crashed back down. Some of that was people taking profits and cashing out when the market was at insane rates, you know, taking advantage of all these new people coming in, trying to make a bunch of money. They said, hey, I've already made a bunch of money. I'm going to start selling. And then CS2 releases and everything we expected it to be. And then the player base doesn't explode. You know, we don't have 5 million people playing, and there isn't a ton of new content. There isn't all these great things that people hoped and had priced into this perfect world release or whatever. And then there's some people panic selling, and then there's some more people panic selling, and there's some people panic selling because those people panic sold, and then just obviously we've gotten to this point where things have just kind of kept crashing and crashing and crashing down, and people, like I said, are depressed, are sad, there's so much doom and gloom surrounding CS2 right now, and I get it, but at the same time, it doesn't make sense to me entirely. Yes, it sucks to see things keep going down, but again, the time to buy is when everything is down. If you believe in the future of CS2, obviously that is the big caveat. If you believe in the future of CS2, these are literally the times to buy, because when we saw this huge price spike run up in early 2023 with the CS2 hype and announcement and release and all that stuff,
I agree with a lot of what he's saying.
So many people were saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe how much skins have gone up. This is insane. This is crazy. And so many people at that time would have loved to buy skins at 2021 or 2022 prices. And now we literally have those 2021 and 22 prices, and people are saying that CS2 is dead. Now, yes, the market has gone down, but the market hasn't crashed to zero. This market is still, again, the market is where we were in 2023. And at that point in 2023, people would have said, hey, the market is doing very, very well. But just since we had this crazy run-up time period and have now come back down to where we were before, now people are acting like being at this state is awful. Like, no, the prices in 21 and 2022 weren't that bad. The market was doing great at that time. And yes, CS2 has not been great, but again, Valve is changing things. Valve is fixing things. Valve is very, very active. And
it's like, if you look at it like this is right now. You go over. We are like, that is 2023, but also Like this is like mid 2022. You know what I'm saying? We're almost down here to July 2022 prices. Like, yo, that's crazy.
Has a track record of making Counter-Strike a very, very great game. And I know there's a ton of quotes out there of people talking about stuff like, hey, Counter-Strike players don't quit Counter-Strike. They just take a break, and they always come back. And guess what? When some new map drops or some new game mode or some new operation or some new content or new skins or a new case or whatever, those players are going to come back, especially if Valve continues to make great updates and great changes to the game like they have been recently. I know the patch that came out like a week ago, so many people say it changed the game in so many ways for the better, and the game has felt so much better, and Valve is going to continue to keep doing stuff like that. I know this tweet from Cape Zero said, hey, we're now back to 2022 prices on some items, seeing, hey, in the last 60 days, some stuff has dropped 33%. Dragon Lords are down 20%. Gungnir's are down 20%. Butterfly knives 37%. Sport gloves, Pandora's box are down 30%. And again,
let's look at some of these that I like. I know I'm covering up a little bit. Tiger tooths are awful, absolutely awful. Butterfly knife down 33%, 60 days almost. I mean, pretty much 30% in 30 days. Marble Fade factory new down 30%, 30 days. Vulcan minimal wear 18%. Sport gloves field tested. The Pandora's box ones we might have to look at those, chat. We might have to look at them.
Butterfly knives 37%. Sport gloves,
Asimov
Pandora's
as well.
box are down 30%. And again, a year ago, people would have said or even 6 months ago, people would have said, I would love to have 2022 prices. I would love to have 2021 prices. If I could go back in time, I would buy so much stuff. Now you are literally getting a time machine. You are literally going back in time, and now these people are selling instead of buying. So many people in the markets were buying in March, April, and May of this year and are now selling. They were literally buying high and selling low, which is the exact opposite of what you need to be doing. Now, again, people in the CS community have been spoiled for 10, 15 years, whatever. The market has pretty much just gone straight up. And if you look at something, I know I always use the Vulcan, but if you look at something like the Vulcan, for example, look at this graph. This graph is insane. This graph has done so insanely well. These are the type of assets.
This is one of the ones that I would like, dude, but the movement on it is just so insane.
You want to be invested in stuff with graphs that looks like this. There's not many things out there with graphs that look like this. You know,
we're
this
reacting
is a
on this
graph
video,
that
then
looks
we're
like
gonna
Apple
get more
or
into
Microsoft
content.
or so many insane companies and investments out there that you would love to have a hand in. But there have been some drops. It has not been straight up, but it's been mostly straight up. Guess what? It rebounded and it went back up to $90 and then some. And then it went up to $150. Then it went up to $200. Then it went up to $250 and then $300 and then $350 and then $400, then $600, $650. You know, when you could have got it back here at $50, it ran all the way up. And if you sold here at $50, you look like a fool.
I feel like it's too overextended.
And then it crashed again. It went from $650 down to $350. And it gets almost cut in half again, and people are panicking. People are saying I'm such an idiot, and I can't believe I bought this stupid gun, and I can't believe I wasted all this money, and oh, how could you even invest in CS2? It's a video game, and imagine losing half your investment on pixels and blah, 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 blah. But then guess what? It comes back, and it comes back again. It goes from 350. It gets back to where it was at 650, and then it goes up to 750, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,200. It goes up to 1,700.
It was 1,700.
And it crashes back down. And we're in this period again when people are saying, oh, you're so stupid for having CS2 investments. And only buy when the market's going up. Those people have gotten, maybe not done as well. But the people who buy low and sell high, or buy low and hold, and don't sell and don't pay dipped, and then I bought the dip. And
it's just like some common sense, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna be telling you guys buy low, sell high. Like, come on, dude.
Then the dip thing.
Some shit you say that'll piss somebody off.
Don't come back. Because if you don't believe in it, you're not going to hold and you're not going to make money anyway. You're just going to keep buying into the hype cycles and selling into the doomer cycles, and you're just going to keep losing money. But if you believe in it, these are the best times to buy. It sucks before you subscribe it. We'll see how things go. But
all right. I got a new knife, man.